welcome to my Stampin' Spot. Here we are, lunchtime on Thursday. Hope you're all doing well. I have some fun things to show you. I was hoping I remembered to do something before I chimed in here, but of course I didn't. So, I don't know. Let's get this going. I wanted to show you some alternatives for Christmas sets. That's not a Christmas set, clearly. That's rooted in nature. But gnome for all holidays. I mean, this is really cute. Look at those little gnome guys. Don't you love them? I think they're so cute. And so I know a lot of us buy, Christmas stamp sets and we never use them throughout the year. Or maybe we shy away from buying Christmas sets because we don't think we'll use them all year. So I wanted to give you a few ideas. Here, I took the little gnome guy, this little guy, and I cut off the little bell on his head. I made this three-dimensional. He's up on dimensionals. And I kind of took the leaves from Rooted in Nature and turned this into, could be really almost anything. Could be a funny birthday card, could be a welcome to your new home card. I mean, the possibilities are endless with this little guy. So don't shy away from buying those Christmas sets because they can be used for a lot of things. This is coming home. I will, next week, the week after, I have a whole class built around this. It's very cool. And if you are part of my Christmas club, you're going to be making a card out of this. But I'm taking this Christmas set and I'm turning it into a welcome to your new home card. I use the brick embossing folder, and I just colored the little house with blends and the little car, and how great is that? So this might be something you might not think about buying all year, but it can be used for things other than Christmas. Let's talk about this one, Sweetest Time. How the heck are we going to use that as a non-Christmas? So this one, I'm turning into a birthday card. We're actually going to make this one together. What do you think? Not bad, right? I mean, there's no reason why you can't use that set all year long. So let's make one of these real quick. I chose, pull everything out of my basket. I had everything in baskets, so I'd be well organized today. I chose Happiest of Birthdays for this little greeting here, and I do have my pieces pre-cut. This is Magenta Madness 8.5 by 5.5, and I have my Daffodil Delight at, I think I did put the measurements in here. Let me check this out. Yes, Daffodil Delight at 5 by 3 3/4, and we have the white at 4 3/4 by 3.5. Now, did I pre-stamp, pre-cut? Oh, I did. Here they are. I pre-stamped and pre-cut these. So I have to tell you, with this big image, this is a photopolymer set. And I tried using the regular markers, the Stampin' Rights, and they didn't seem to take very good. So I ended up stamping it 3 times, this image 3 times. Once in Daffodil Delight, once in Magenta, and once in Just Jade. These two are the in colors, and then trim them out because I couldn't get them to work otherwise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my candles about where I think I want them. And I know you may not be able to see it too well, but do you see that little white line? That's supposed to be the wick of the candle. So what I did was I placed my candles about where they wanted them. And I took my little flame, and there are actually 3 flames, but I am not going to use 3 flames. I am going to use that, and I'm going to take my ink pad, which is right here. And the reason why I'm just placing my candles there is so that I know where to stamp my little flames so it looks like they're on top of the wick. Like that. Nothing too difficult. This is a great set. It's very versatile. I know it's Christmas, but it's very versatile. I'm going to take my happy birthday This is kind of a funky little happy birthday in my Magenta Madness ink. And I'm gonna make sure I have it, I'm gonna stamp it on scrap so I make sure I don't have it upside down, because I do that all the time. I think I'll just put that right there. You notice I close up my ink pads. Any guesses why? Because I am famous for putting my cards down in my ink pad. All right, I'm going to layer my white with just the candle wicks on it. And I'm going to put that on my yellow, like that. I'm going to put some dimensionals on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the worst part, getting the backings off the dimensionals. When I'm working here by myself and I'm creating lots of projects, I'll have a whole pile of these little backings, and they wind up everywhere. Hi, KB. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Paula. Yeah, I end up wearing them on my elbows. So now my little candles, wick side up. See the little wicks on them? Wick side up. I'm going to put some dimensionals and line those back up. Yeah, sometimes these little dimensional wrappers, I don't know what you call them, the backings for them, sometimes they wind up in my front door. They're all over the place. It's crazy. Anyway, it's kind of fun, but all right. I should have started with the pink one first, because that's the first one I'm going down, because I'm layering them. So like I said, I end up having to stamp the candles 3 times because, in my opinion, the Stampin' Rights just didn't work out that good. I know we all love to color the stamps with the Stampin' Rights, but... So see what I'm doing? I'm lining that little wick up with the little flames that we put on there. So Christmas stamp sets are not just for Christmas. I'm going to take some of these little 20 to 22 ink color enamel dots. I love these. These are so cute. And I'm just going to spatter them around. Just to add a little something, something. Like that. There we go. Awesome, right? Okay. So we've done the gnome guy. Gnome for the holidays. How cute is he? Love that. We have Sweetest Time we've done. What else do we do? Coming Home. Look for an awesome class with this coming. Turn that into a welcome to your new home. Let's see, I have another bucket. Oh, I like this one too. Okay. See, I never used to buy Christmas sets until I realized I could use them all year round. Gift wrapped. Lots of bows. This has an awesome punch, and I have to admit, I couldn't find the punch. If you could see my stamp room right now, you'd know why. Couldn't find my punch, but this has a punch that punches these big bows out. But I took this Christmas set and turned it into a cute little birthday card. How cute is that, right? Pretty easy. My greeting was from Peaceful Moments, but really you could use any greeting. So I'm going to put that one there. And In the Pines. For all of you lovely as a tree, this is your replacement. And I know that it's Christmas, but look at what a beautiful sympathy card I made with that. How cute is that? So this has all the dies. I mean, you know, you'll see the Christmas cards coming, but I just wanted to show you guys, they don't have to be just Christmas. So we can make this one up real quick because I cut another kit for this. Look at this DSP. Isn't that beautiful? I hated to cover that side up, but I needed something for the sympathy. And wood grain is always good for the sympathy. So I'm just going to adhere my... Did I do a cheat sheet for this? I hope I did. Okay, let me think. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So this would be 5 by 4 1/4. This is early espresso. Like that. And this would be 5 1/4, so this would be 5 by 3 3/4. I'm like systematic. It's kind of like knowing your ABCs. You have to like think of what comes before it. All right, these are the little die cuts. How awesome are those? This is the new In Color Just Jade. And the layer that's going on top of it is Shaded Spruce. Had to think about it. These are the die cuts that come out of the... Oh, I forgot to pull the stamp set. Is this Merry Mates? I think this is Merry Mates. And this With Sympathy is from a Hostess set. Look, I didn't even pull everything out of the basket. The die cuts is from Tasteful Touches. I apologize. They're awesome. Love them. Beautiful stamps. Touch My Heart. This is a Hostess set. That's where I got the sympathy greeting from. Hi, Karen. How you doing? So I'm going to stamp my greeting in my early espresso. Man, I am like all over the place. Oh, I already stamped it. Oh, no. Is anybody else as lame as me? I'm Mary. Honestly, I mean... Oh, guys, I need 2020 to end, and I need it to end like yesterday. Who's with me on that? All right, I'm going to show you something. I have my silicone mat. Now, I know a lot of people will use the white Tombow glue, but I am going to use my adhesive and just run it across the back. Yes, there may be a little stickiness on the front, but no, I am not going to worry about it because it's not going to be enough to do anything. But if you are worried about it, like this one, I can see a glop through it. For those of you that have the embossing buddy, you can just do the embossing buddy and then shake you guys off. And there we go. I'm going to move that to the side. And now you know what I'm doing? Who knows what I'm doing? If you've been in one of my classes, you know I'm rubbing those pieces on my jeans to get rid of the powder. Okay. Here we go. We're going to put the trees on. Like that. Once everything's pre-cut, it's so easy. It goes together so quick. Like that. I'm going to put my sympathy up on dimensionals. Can't get you on my computer. Oh, why can't you get me on the computer, Karen, I wonder? Maybe your computer doesn't like me. I like your computer, though. Hey, Mary, how you doing? So my sympathy's going up on dimensionals. Now I'm going to show you guys a new way to do a bow, because I know you guys hate bows. And I know that I put them in everything, and I'm sorry that I do that. Here's what I'm going to do. I just take a loop of ribbon like this. And if that went fast, I'll re-show you. Don't worry. Just going to cut the ends on a diagonal. Like so. And cut this end on a diagonal. Okay. I'm going to use that little... This is from Forever Fern. This ribbon I'm using, have you seen this? This is pretty awesome. This is the... embroidered ribbon. It's very, very pretty. It's got a nice little, I think I'm too close. Can you see it? It has almost like a little embroidery stitch in it. It's very pretty. It's very soft and pliable, so it is good for bows. But the ribbon that comes with the Forever Fern suite, the little gold threading, just cutting a piece off of that. Okay. Now, I have to sit down while I do this. I've been standing all this time. All I'm going to do is loop this back and forth and kind of just pitch the ends at an angle. This is in place of doing a bow. So it's almost like a little zigzag. Then I'm going to take my gold thread. You see that? It's just literally like an S shape that I'm pinching in the middle. And I'm going to take my gold bow and I have to push this down. I don't recommend working on top of other cards. For this purpose, it's okay, but that's how you ruin them, you know? And all I do is tie a knot. And I'm just going to double it, just so I know it doesn't go anywhere. I need like one other hand. Can someone lend me a hand? I'm going to cut these strings like that. And there we go. It's kind of like a bow without being a bow. You don't even have to be a bow. And we're going to set that there with a glue dot. I had to find my glue dots. Every time I think I'm all prepared, I'm not. And you can pick whichever side you want faced up. And I'm just going to throw that on an angle on top of the stems. And there you go. You could put a little rhinestones. Look what I did with this one. I didn't even realize I did it. So these dies have a solid shape tray, which is this one. And it has a cutout shape tray to give you all the little branches. That's what it looks like on the other side. And I reversed them. This one I did the shaded spruce in the background and the just jade on top. This one I did the just jade in the background and the spruce on top. Which do you like better? I don't know. I thought I liked that, but I might like that better now. Thanks, Mary. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it, right? So there we go. Oh, I want to mention one thing because I haven't used it in classes yet. This ribbon here on this card, that is the Playing with Patterns ribbon. I don't know. Have you seen the Playing with Patterns? I used it the other day in my Facebook Live. I used the DSP. It comes with 3 packs of ribbon. It's really cool. One is a variegated purple color, and there's this color, and the other one is a very thin navy color. You like the spruce on top, Karen? Yeah, I think I might too. And then this little tag is just the Delightful Tag Topper. That's how I got this one. So it's a good way to have alternatives. So I guess my point today was don't shy away from the Christmas sets because you really can use them for so many occasions. And for anybody that showed up late, sweetest time I turned into a birthday. This is my favorite. I love these little guys. Gnome for the holidays. I turned into a little welcome home type card. I used the Rooted in Nature dies to get the leaves at the top of the house. This is the bow set. What did I do with it? I set it down and now I can't find it. There we go. Gift wrapped. We turned into a birthday card. So many options with that. Coming home turned into a welcome to your new home house card. Love that. And we turned into the pines, along with the Touch My Heart for the sympathy greeting, into a nice sympathy card. So don't shy away from the holiday sets. They can be other cards. You know what I'm looking for? Oh, I wanted to mention, and I will tag this video with the hostess code because I forgot to grab it before I came. Life is Beautiful is my stamp set for September. And I have 4 cards. You will make, this one is a kind of a cool fun fold. I like that. You'll make 8 cards, 2 of each. If you spend $35 using the hostess code that I tagged to the top of this video, go back in and look at it after we're done. And $35 on anything. I sent an email out that has the complete list of what you need. It's just these stamps and inks. Probably most of you have most of the inks. But you also, KB, I like the spruce on top too. You also could use, there was an old tree stamp. Who remembers it? Sheltering Tree from years ago. That you could use with these cards as well. So if you own Sheltering Tree and you don't want to get this Life is Beautiful, you still can get everything you need. Everything will be pre-cut, pre-die cut, the lengths of ribbon, all these punches and banners. You'll get it all. And you'll make 8 cards with 8 envelopes and instructions if you make a $35 purchase using the host code that'll be tagged on the top of this video. All right. Well, thanks for checking in, guys, today. It's supposed to be rainy here in the Northeast. So, we're looking forward to rain around here. I don't know about you guys, but... Okay, well, thanks for checking in. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye.